Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Coding with Vishwa. If you are looking to master C program from scratch, you are in the right place. In today's video, we will going to start with arrays in C, where we will discuss about what are arrays, why to use arrays, and declaration and initialization of array in detail. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's dive into today's topic and start coding. First, we will see arrays in C. An array is a collection of multiple values of same data type stored in a contiguous memory location. Now let us understand this with one real life example where you imagine that you have 5 books. Instead of keeping them scattered everywhere, you arrange them neatly in a bookshelf in order. Each book has a fixed position, like every element in an array has a specific index for each value, and the bookshelf itself represents an array where you store books of same type, like store only one data type in an array. Instead of declaring multiple variables separately, an array allow you to store multiple values under a single variable name. Next, we will see why to use array. Efficient storage stores multiple values under one name. Imagine if you want to store 5 integer, then you need to declare 5 different variables. For example, int num1, num2, num3, num4, and num5. But in array, you need to declare only one variable and store all 5 integer in that array in different indices. For example, int num of 5. This will create an array of size 5 where indexes will start from 0 to 4. The num1 will be stored at index 0 and so on up to num5 will be stored at index 4. Now let us see this with one example. Now let us execute the before example where we need to declare 5 variables int num1 which is equal to 10 and num2 which is equal to 20, num3 which is equal to 30, comma num4 which is equal to 40, comma num5 which is equal to 50. And now let us try to print it out using printf. Printf %d comma num1, and now let us copy it and paste it for 5 times. Now let us change this value num2, num3, num4, and num5, and now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in single line as an output. If you want to print them in different line, then you need to use a /n in every printf statement, /n. And now let us try to execute it again. After executing, we got all the values in the separate line. Now let us comment it out. And next we will declare an array int num of 5 equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And now let us try to print it out using printf statement. Printf %d comma num of 0. Now let us copy it and paste it for 5 times and change the index value. Array index will start from 0 and then set n minus 1. Here the value of n is 5 and the last index is n minus 1, which is equal to 4. And now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 as an output. Next we have easy access element using an index. Imagine you stored 5 marks in an array where int marks of 5 which is equal to 90, 85, 78, 92 and 80, and you want to get the marks of third subject which is given as marks of 2 because the index value will start from 0. For marks 3 you need to give marks of 2. Now let us try to execute it. As per the before example, we have declared an array of marks of type int and stored 5 marks, for example 90, 85, 78, 92 and 88. Let's try to print the marks of third subject using printf percentage d comma marks of 2 and let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 78 as an output because the index value of 90 is 0 and index value of 85 is 1 and index value of 78 is 2. We are printing the marks of 2, so we got 72 as an output. If we want to print the marks of fifth subject, then we need to give marks of 4 and execute it. After executing, we got 88 as an output. Next, we have better memory utilization. Now, let us consider the same example as previous, where we stored 5 subject marks. Now, let us see where these values are actually stored in the memory. The first value is stored at thousands address, and next value is stored at 1004, and so on. We consider 1000 just for an example. This next address will be 1004 because the integer value is of 4 byte. So 1000 plus size of integer, which is 4, 1000 plus 4 which is equal to 1004, and so on. Now let us try to execute it. We have considered the array of marks which has stored the marks of 5 subject. Now let us try to print the address of first value, which is 90, using printf statement. Printf percentage d slash n comma ampersand is used to print the address of a value, marks of 0. Next we will give another printf statement. Printf percentage d slash n comma ampersand marks of 1. And now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got two numbers as an output. The first one is the address of 90 and the second one is the address of 85. If you observe with this carefully, the first number is ended with 68 and the second number is ended with 72. If you subtract second from first, the value will be 4, which is the size of integer. If you try to print the size of integer, printf percentage d comma size of int, and now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 4 as an output because the size of integer is 4. Here you can observe that these two values are differed by 4. If you try to print the address of third variable, printf percentage d slash n comma ampersand marks of 2, and now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 3 addresses as an output and the fourth one is size of integer. Here you can observe that first address is ended with 88 and the second address is ended with 92 and the third address is ended with 96. If we add 4 to 88, then it will be 92, and if we add 4 to 92, then it will be 96. We are adding 4 because the size of integer is 4. Next we have simplifies code, eliminates the need of multiple variable declaration. In array we need to declare only single variable which can store different values. Next we have declaration and initialization of an array. Declaration, first we will see syntax of declaration, a data type, array name and size. Next we will see example, int numbers of 5, where int is a data type and numbers is a array name and 5 is the size of array. Next we have initialization. Arrays can be initialized in different ways, assigning values individually. Next we have using curly braces. Let us see this with one example. First we will see declaration of an array, where we will give data type and array name. In square bracket we will give size of an array. Next we will see initialization of an array, in which we have two types. First is initializing individually. For example, num of 0 which is equal to 10, comma num of 1 which is equal to 20. This is how we can assign individually. If you want to assign mm, by using curly braces, we will use num equal to curly brace of 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. This is another way of initializing the array. It for today's video. In the next video, we will see operations on array. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. If you have any doubts, let us know them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.